Well, gang, it's another day that ends in Y. Let's get into the Crash of the Titans. M'Baku versus Black Panther. Black Panther, as we can obviously tell, is a yellow, blue, and red user. Let's go into my roster and actually suss out everything. Protector Wakanda is his yellow ability, which costs 7. Creates a fortified 2-turn repeater tile. And again, that's for all levels, whether 3 or 5. And it generates strike, attack, and protect tiles, one of each type. And then if you have allies that are in the fight, you fortify those tiles. And if you have a second ally that's left in the fight, then those tiles become a little bit stronger instead. Kinetic Shield is his active and passive blue. The active portion is this. Creates 3 fortified projectiles, and then the passive version is if you match or destroy a projectile, then you deal damage for each projectile that's on the board, max of 8, and that's on all levels. And then finally, by Tooth and Claw is his red ability, which costs 10, deals damage to the target, and then increases the strength of any fortified strike, attack, or projectiles, or standard strike or projectiles by whatever the listed amount might be. As far as his affiliations are, Heroes, Avengers, Team Iron Man, Wakanda, Enhanced, and Battle World for all those that care. And now we're gonna be fighting with Man-Ape and M'Baku, whatever you want to call him. Just don't call him Man-Ape though. He gets offended by that. He is a red, yellow, and black user, similar to the 5-star Black Panther. And all of M'Baku's abilities are passive. So Wakanda's power is his red. He deals his mass damage is increased by a significant amount, and it's increased by percentages for each percent of health he's missing. And then if there's any Wakandans that are in the fight that are on his side, increase the match damage as well. At level 5, 300%, and then increased by 3%, then 5%, 15% for any Wakandans on the team. Hang on. Alright, so his yellow ability is Wakanda's piece. M'Baku receives a burst of health whenever an ally matches any of his 3 colors. This is increased for each percentage of health that is missing. And then whenever a Wakandan ally matches a tile, then you give the burst help to any Wakandans on the team. And then finally, Wakanda's Pride is a black ability. He takes less damage from matches and abilities. It's increased for each percentage of health that he's missing. And then 25% health, M'Baku can't be stunned. And then Wakandans that are on M'Baku's team take less damage from matches and abilities for each other Wakandans that are up in the fight. Higher levels, even less damage, more resistance, blah blah blah. As far as his affiliations go, Heroes and Wakanda for all those that care. Strategy against Black Panther, pretty simple. Don't want him to have blue. The more blue that he has, the more projectiles that he'll put on the board. If he matches up projectiles, he's going to deal damage to us. We can kind of live with the yellow. We just have to make sure, since it's a fortified tile, we'll have to match it twice to get rid of it. Red will hurt, but it's something that we can get around because M'Baku's abilities, require him to have less health. So that's going to feed into things. And I'm going to let all my matches do the talking from this point forward. what was that? Whole bunch of attempts. And Black Panther was getting some crazy cascades. Well, it's like, that's that in a nutshell. Thanks a lot for playing, as always. Bright side of finishing the Crash of the Titans, at least I got a Cersei cover, so yay me. Um, really don't have anybody to pair Baku with. He's really more of a tanker, so to say. Uh, so to say, if you want to pair him up with Shuri and 4-star Black Panther, there is that option there. You probably wouldn't want to pair him up with 5-star Okoye until he's ascended, but you know that's first world problems. Speaking of folks who have the same skin tone as me, War Machine. So we got a double crash of War Machine coming up. 6 days, 13 hours as of this recording. The one thing we do need to look at is this here, not the classic legends. I just scrolled past it. The Lightning Storm. If you're in PvP or you're playing PvP, you can play the Lightning, get Lightning Storm tokens, which, you know, for 15 CP you get a very concentrated pool of classics and you know, the latest legends. Increased odds for Black Cat, Doc Ock, Rhino, Scorpion, and Venom. Agent Venom, of course. And then, let's see, are there any increased odds? Okay, increased odds with the 3 stars, Dr. Octopus, Doctor Strange, Jeffrey, Miles Morales, and Vulture. And then, of course, the brand new Electro Maxwell Dillon. So, you know, hey, you got 10 days as of this recording to pull. So, get those PvP tokens in and, you know, get it done that way. So, that's it for the video. I'm sorry it took well over 30 minutes to beat Black Panther, but once that Black Panther gets rolling, be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I will catch y'all next week with a War Machine crash. Until then, peace.